What's up, YouTube? This is Kevin, and I got this badass, brand new to me, Giant Glory downhill bike. I ate shit on a jump, smashed into a tree, and a root came through my full face and split my lip open, and it tore my nostril away from my face, and hairline fractured my jaw.
I think you gotta do that one more time.
One more?
One more.
Not too bad. It just sounds clunky. I think it's because the derailleur's like bouncing around or something.
Sounds like it's a derailleur, something in the back.
Not too bad.
That bike also wants to go. Yep.
Alright, hold on. Let's see.
If you bounce your bike and it moves forward, that means it's time to go ride. Still rides good though.
Oh, this seat, this seat is all crooked or something, dude. I don't know. That front brake, oh my God, did you hear that? That did not sound good. I'm on my way to get a new downhill bike. I found a badass Giant Glory 2012 model for 600 bucks. I don't know if the dude just doesn't know what he's missing out on or what. I don't know if he realizes he's got like a $1,200-$1,500 bike still. Looks like it's in great shape, but I'm on the way, and about dead stop traffic. There's a freaking accident, of course. Hopefully everyone's okay. It looks pretty nasty up there. Can't tell from this clip here, but there's a ton of smoke and shit up there. All right, looks like it wasn't quite an accident. There's a brush fire. So that's good news. Good news. Well, I'm gonna drive safely. I'm gonna go pick up this new bike and we'll check it out later. Got my homeboy Joe helping me out. I got my other downhill bike, a Specialized Big Hit. This one's a 2003, that one's a 2012, and this is Project Downhill. I'm 40 years old with a blown out knee, fucked up wrist, messed up back, but I have always wanted to do a downhill race, and being based out of Florida, it's not really possible to do downhilling. The name of my race team is going to be Elevation 69 because the elevation in locale is actually 69. So, with that being said, you can only imagine there's no mountains here to do downhilling. I have a really nice local track called Bellevue Santos Trails. Look it up on YouTube. There's probably a lot of videos of it. And look up the Vortex, and that's where you'll see a lot of action from these types of bikes right here. These free ride downhill bikes, that's what I grew up riding. And I'll throw some pictures up of all the stuff that I used to ride when I was growing up, if I can find them. But anyway, this new Giant Glory, the 2012, just took the pedals off. They were kind of rattly. The guy that I bought them from gave me a new set of pedals actually, right here. So I'm gonna throw these on, just for the time being. Not sure what they are. Never even heard of the brand, Pedal Extreme. These are the old ones, they're kind of clapped out. But I'm gonna start working on these bikes.
This bike right here was clapped out.
Oh, what are you talking about, dude? That's the next downhill racer right there, bud.
Crusty right here.
What is she? A Fuji? Fuji, yeah, that's a little rusty, bud.
We got some neglect issues here.
Be like that sometimes, man. So I just got my whole garage cleaned up. Just got these sweet lights installed. Organized all my tools. Everything used to be crowded all over here. Everything was all up here. The shelving was all right here. I've got my fish tank in here, which I've got another YouTube channel just for my fish tank. And for the past year or so, I've actually been filming and doing videography for a couple of YouTube channels. One's called Must Be Nice Official with Scott Thrower, and you can check him out and some of the stuff that he does. And I go out to the sprint races at the local track a lot, and I videotape those cars and go to rallycross events. I used to do some rallycross myself, and now I'm getting back into something else. like I said, I'm gonna knock this off the bucket list. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of downhill racing. My buddy Joe over here does BMX, and he's gonna help me with the mechanics side of the bikes and help me going. See what happens. I don't know. Like I said, I'm 40 years old. Probably gonna break myself, but luckily I'm self-employed, and my boss, you know, ain't gonna fire me if I come to work wrecked. So that's a plus, you know.
Can't fire yourself.
No, that's right. So what are we working on right now, Joe?
Well, we're gonna figure out which is the right pedal on the bike that's upside down.
We need to flip her back around.
Oh, that'd be this. Oh, I want to say it's this side right here. Looks like we have a winner. We have a special ratchet with us today, right here.
Oh, what do we got here? The Harbor Freight Special, the Icon.
Old Goldilocks
24
right here.
karat, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I've spent a lot of time working on my garage and my tool collection. I'm not afraid to show it off. Let's see here. So starting up here, got all wrenches, standard and metric, sockets, then just a bunch of random stuff down here. There's normally drills in there. Everything you need for a bicycle in there. And here. And here. And wrenches. And then my backup toolbox. Just a mix, hodgepodge of everything. All types of sockets and wrenches. Miscellaneous. I mean, it's somewhat organized, but it's all my backup stuff. Oops. As I point the camera down and keep zooming out, or zooming in, my bad. Air tools. And we got Joe still doing mechanicing over here.
Well, we have these pedals on now.
Well, look at that. Maybe now it won't sound clapped out when we drop it and do the shock test.
Let's see here.
Here, let me get over here some better light on that thing. Oh man. Hey, move it over in front of the toolbox, Joe, if you don't mind. Some sick light. Finally got lighting in the garage. I love it.
Oh yeah, I don't hear that rattling though.
No, it's gone.
Let's see here. Yep.
So, point of this channel, I guess, I don't know what this channel is going to be. I don't know if it'll be a vlog channel or a dedicated mountain bike channel. But right now in the downhill scene, there is so much technology in bikes where it is insanely expensive. This bike, brand new, in 2012 was $5,000. Right now they go for about $1,500. I got this for a steal. I got this on OfferUp for 600 bucks. I saw the listing last night, and I messaged him first thing this morning and told him, hey dude, if you're available, I'll be there today. And I went and picked that thing up because I knew it was not going to last long for $600. So as far as getting into downhill racing, it can be expensive, but hopefully with this channel I can help you understand that it's affordable. This is another $2,000-$3,000 bike, brand new, in great condition. It's all factory, hasn't been abused. It needs some tuning, but this bike was $950. You can't beat that. Less than $1,000 for less than $2,000 for two fully functional downhill bikes. Like, that's pretty impressive, you know, Joe. Like, a brand new bike is like more than $2,000 right now. It's like $5,000 for a basic downhill bike.
Two full suspension bikes here. This right here is a hardtail, and I gave $1,000 for it. I want to say in 2020. I think it's a 2019 model. I could be wrong, but pretty sure.
So $1,000 for a downhill bike, way less than $1,000 for a second downhill bike. And I got, you know, most of my gear I've been collecting that because I do other various sports. But as I progress, you know, this whole thing, I've got a blown out knee, herniated disc in my back and a broken wrist, or recovering from a broken wrist. It still gives me issues. So this whole channel, it'll be like a little journey. We'll kind of follow the process. If I can get ready in time and get back in shape, which right here, it'd be cool if I could do like a little snap my finger and there's gonna be a gym there, but next week or so there's gonna be a at-home gym. I'm gonna start training and getting myself ready to do some of the Downhill Southeast series over on the East Coast here in the United States. I think it starts in like maybe Virginia, it's in Tennessee, all those, some of those states. I don't really know, to check out the schedule, but we'll start getting this shit ready, and you guys can kind of follow me on the journey. It's gonna be fun.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a little bit of 20-inch action.
Yeah.
On the freestyle.
Well, we go out to the local skate park, and actually, Rodney Mullen is coming to our skate park. So Rodney Mullen's coming to our local skate park. We've got a cool little free skate park here in Ocala, and we're expanding it. Well, not me personally, but the community is expanding it, and Rodney Mullen is coming to the grand opening. But anyway, bike 1, bike 2. Yeah. Truck, I have not even ridden it. This is my first time. Oh boy. Oh, these pedals feel good. They're really digging into the hay dudes. Oh yeah. She's smooth. How slow can I go, buddy?
The tight fit right there between that.
Yeah. And also, I may have these bikes. I got that bike a year ago, almost to date. This bike I got hours ago. And Joe, ask me how much ride time I have. How much seat time do I have on the trails with the bike?
How much seat time do you have?
None.
I feel you on that.
I got the bike and life kind of just took me a different direction. I got 6 kids and a girlfriend and family that keeps me busy. Self-employed, so along with all that, I'm going to try and get in shape and do downhill racing. Nothing should go wrong with that, huh, Joe?
That should be exciting.
Should be pretty easy. This feels way different than that big hit. That big hit's got a 24-inch rear wheel and a 26-inch front, so this one having both 26s definitely feels a little weird. And it's probably been 13 to 14 years since I've been on the trails. Reason being, if you kind of zoom in right here, my face, I don't care, I haven't shaved, see that scar? So I got, what was it, 4 concussions in a 7-week period out of the trails doing the free ride jumps. Even with the full face helmet, I managed to, on the last concussion, like 3 days before my daughter was born, I ate shit on a jump, smashed into a tree, and a root came through my full face and split my lip open, and it tore my nostril away from my face, and hairline fractured my jaw. And after that, I started getting headaches and migraines, like crippling migraines, and I went to the doctor, and this was 18 years ago now, and he told me that if I don't change my lifestyle, that I'll have early onset Parkinson's disease from all the head injuries, and I was suffering from post-concussion migraine syndrome. So I kind of put, life in check. I had a daughter that was just born, and I got rid of my bike. I had just built a nice Jamis Diablo 2.0, I think it was. I'll throw a picture up here. And that was the last bike I had. And it's been almost 18 years since I've really, really ridden hard. So it's gonna be a really shitty journey getting back in shape and trying to do a race. But a year or 2 ago, I knocked off rallycross racing from my bucket list, and I feel like that was way more involved to be able to do that. And since I was able to knock that off my bucket list, I wanted to tackle something else. Got into videography like a year ago for my other channel, Endless Media. Throw a link up here. You'll see all my sprint car racing shenanigans and rallycross stuff and stunt riders and everything else. But I got into that for my son and for my kids, to show them to get out of your comfort zone, go do things that you normally wouldn't do. And I started getting into videography, and that took me to meeting guys where I film for their YouTube channel. I filmed with Ronnie Renner, you know, 10 times X Games gold medalist, and I filmed with Scott Thrower for his YouTube channel. So point being, just get out and try shit. You never know. I'm gonna go try downhill racing. Follow me on this shitty journey. It's gonna be fun and it's gonna suck, but I'll keep you updated as we keep going. But we're gonna get back to working on these bikes. This thing's sick. It's weird just talking on the fly, bro.
I think it's heavy after a while.
Right?
It's like holding a brake.
So what do you want to do with your bike? I've been sitting here blabbering this whole time about my shit.
Well, this bike needs some PSIs in the tire.
Some pissies.
A little flat.
So will that work? Maybe?
Yeah, we'll get something for a Schrader valve.
There's some different ones in the back there.
Here.
If you guys haven't noticed, I kind of like glue. A lot of Cobalt stuff. Come on, Lowe's. Let's go for that sponsorship, right? Lowe's and some downhill racing. That's a good combo.
Maybe that's it.
So here's a little view of my camera bag. All of that is camera gear inside of there. Right now, I'm filming myself on a Sony A7 III with a Rokinon 24-70. I've also got a G Master 70-200 and a Rokinon 50mm cinema lens, a Rode video mic, these things, that thing, recording that angle with better audio of the whole garage. Just a little bit of what it takes to try and attempt to making a decent YouTube video. Not to mention, I suck at writing now. I'm sure I used to be really good, but now it's been so long. I don't know how to give good like writing content, so I don't have to do like a lot of filler talking and like talking about the bike, and maybe I have to like learn specs and stuff, which like, don't get me wrong, like a lot of this tech I'm used to. I graduated high school in 04, and this was like my dream bike right here. So it's like perfect that it's an 03 and I graduated 04. When I did rallycross, my car was an 04 Subaru WRX, which was like my dream car when I wanted to, you know, be in high school and everything, but I couldn't afford a $30,000 car as a high schooler. Is that working, bro?
Yep, I figured out it's an adapter that screws on. I've never seen one of those before. Interesting. It appears to be working. I think. Let's see how many PSIs we need here.
The PSIs.
This little crusty tire. PSI.
I don't see it.
Huh. Made in Taiwan. I see that.
I need to air up these tires too for the big hit.
Ah, 35 PSI. We're going to put 30 in there. We have PSIs entering the tire.
I feel like an idiot right now. So, alright, hold on. Oh, perfect timing.
There we go.
Alright, let me explain. This is how I prefer my brakes. Left hand, front brake, right hand, rear brake. The big hit is set up different. It's right hand front brake, left hand rear brake, and it throws me off all the time. So that's something I gotta fix on this big hit. Well, not fix, just set to my liking. Switch the brakes up. I want to end up eliminating the front derailleur. I want to do a single drive or single gear up front with the chain tensioner, because I want to set this up for racing as well. This one, the guy that I got it from was doing a lot of trail riding, so it's really geared for just trail riding. I'm pretty sure these are like factory tires from 2003. Like, look at this. Like if you look, these are S-Works tires, and I'm pretty confident these are the original Specialized tires. I was told this bike only raced 2 times or 3 times, and this bike was recently only ridden a handful of times and it's been sitting for 3 years. So I'm going to show you the difference on the cranks. So you see how that's got the single gear up front with the chain tensioner? I'll probably end up getting a new one. This one looks like it's actually broken. Yeah, that chain tensioner is actually broken. I didn't even notice that. So I'll have to fix that. You know, that can be fixed. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be adjusted. The gears don't shift in it. I'm finding out a lot of little things, but the guy I got it from is another guy named Kevin, which I knew I could trust him just based off of his name alone. Shout out Kevin. I originally thought he was like a scammer, you know, a $600 bike, but pretty good deal. For a, 14-year-old bike, it's still in really good condition. Just some things off the top of my head, I know that I'm going to change. Handlebars. I really like the bars that are more pulled back, similar to what's on the big hit. I like the more moto style feel. I'm going to change the seat. I want to get a new seat. Even though we just threw new pedals on, I am going to upgrade the pedals. Probably new, bottom brackets, cranks. I'll probably replace a lot of stuff on here. Probably upgrade the brake system. I really like the Shimano Saint setup. This one, I don't even know what it is. Elixir 1. I honestly never even heard of Elixir. It's something new to me. The RockShox rear shock isn't terrible, but from what I remember, this is kind of like your bottom of the line RockShox. It's very nice. You know, you got your piggyback reservoir on there. You got some ability to adjust it for sure, but I still would probably end up upgrading the rear shock. The front fork, it feels really good. Probably just need to tune it. You know, I really have to just kind of dial on this bike. You know, I got you now, Joe, from a mechanic. I'm kind of really dial it in. I'll hopefully be able to kind of tell you what I think I need, and you'll be able to help me achieve it, because I sure as shit don't know what I'm doing.
I know we need your bottom bracket.
Like, I know what I'm talking about, because I've been riding since I was a kid. My parents, when I was a kid, used to drop me off at the Santos trails for like hours on end. I would go riding with my friends for like 10 hours. My dad would drop me off, and we didn't have phones. He would just tell us, you know, he'd be back at sunset, and we'd show up to the trailhead at sunset, and my dad would just be there, and we'd get rides home. And that was in like, I don't know, I think I was like 8, 9 years old, 10 years old, something like that. And ever since then, just been going to the trails riding. I'm just not a professional rider. I don't compete. I never have. I never had the, you know, ability to have a $5,000 brand new bike. Hence why I have a $600 bike 14 years later, and another expensive bike years later. But here we are again. This is going to be the affordable downhill racing channel. We'll clip that. Affordable downhill racing, and then a bunch of like laughter emojis later, because like you realize how expensive it actually really is. Because I'm going to probably cry when I find out how much like upgrading this front derailleur is going to be. Like I'm removing a piece of equipment altogether, and it's still going to be more expensive, because the stuff I have to get to replace what I'm removing is going to be pretty expensive. But as I get parts and everything, we'll upgrade it all together. We'll learn this shit together. My boy Joe here. I'm going to throw some clips up of Joe. I probably should have said that earlier in the video, but I'll throw some clips up of him riding. You know, he's legit. I'll throw some pictures up of me. I don't have video because back in my day, there was no GoPros or cell phones to record on. And I'll just leave it at that. I got like 9 pictures of me riding and a couple pictures of me stuck riding motorcycles. And that's it. Like, we just rode, we just did our thing. We didn't have cameras. We had big old VCRs on the shoulders, like, you know, back in the day. But anyway, let's air up your front tire, dude. Does that need air too?
Yeah, we gotta take that little adapter off.
How long you been riding?
Since I was 12. Well, I was allowed to leave the yard when I was 12.
Right?
That's when the venture started. Well, I'm 32 now, so this is quite some time. Let's see here.
I'll give you guys a little sneak peek while he's doing that of the fish tank over here. So I'm really big into corals and reef keeping. I've got a bunch of stuff going on in here. My Duncans are going crazy. Got some hammers. And then there's my hammers, my frog spawn. Got some fish in here too. There's just scared of the camera and the new lighting going on. Oh, there's my decorator crab. He's badass. But anyway, Stony Reefer is the name of my channel for my fish tank here. I do like I'm trying to do like a whole thing about my fish tank on YouTube. Well, like I said, I've been doing YouTube now for a little bit over a year. Endless Media has been my main channel, doing all the action sports based stuff. But now I'm trying to do more vlog style, I guess. I don't know what this is going to be. I don't know if this is vlogging. This is just bullshit in my garage with my homie.
It might be vlogging. I mean, what is vlogging?
Yeah. And by the way, like me and Joe kind of go back. I had a homeboy that was living with me, and he comes up to me. This is what, 5-6 years ago, almost 7 years ago now.
Probably. It's been a minute.
Anyway, I had a good friend living with me, and he goes, "Hey man, I got a buddy that needs a place to crash for a couple nights. He's cool. You mind if he comes over?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Ends up being this guy, and I was like, "Dude, just move in." I had a spare room at the time. He moved in. We've been chilling and hanging out and friends ever since. 7 years later, and here we are now at my other house, working on bikes just like we did at the other house, living together, man.
I'm about to enter your world of mountain biking.
That's right. I'm trying to get Joe into the realm of dual suspension, full suspension. He's rocking this badass hardtail. You gotta flip that thing around. Flip that bad boy around, bro. Or actually, go ahead and air that tire. Let's air that thing.
Turn the noisemaker back on.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good little compressor right there.
Not bad, dude. It's like $50 or something, you know? Super affordable. Oh yeah. So one thing that's going to be pretty crippling for the both of us is neither of us are really that confident with hydraulic disc brakes. So as you can see, Joe's bike, it don't stop. It don't stop. It don't do nothing.
There's nothing.
So that's going to be something that we got to figure out. Which thankfully there's such a thing as YouTube University, which it won't be a problem learning how to bleed the disc brakes properly and
yeah, I got a couple degrees from YouTube University.
Yeah, I've got several degrees off YouTube University. It's how I started my business. But yeah, so my rear tire on the demo, or on the Specialized Big Hit, it's a little bit better, but I need to true it, and see it just stops. Front wheel. It needs to be trued a little bit, but something in the brakes is just rubbing. And then the front tire on the new Glory, it does the same thing.
My brakes don't work and I got some brake rub.
Son of a bitch. Sure do.
Hear a little squeak.
So that'll be in like episode 2, learning how to bleed your brakes, and then first thing we're gonna go do right off the rip is hit a big jump before we test them, see if they work.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess hitting a jump won't matter if the brakes work. It's what happens afterwards. The jump will be fine. You don't need the brakes on the jump. Front tire's still going. That thing spins pretty damn good.
Yeah, these brakes just quit working, just sitting. The bike was just sitting like this for quite some time. And
if you got insight on how to do hydraulic brakes, comment below, please, for the love of God.
Yeah,
help
we
us
need
out.
some help here.
Joe's the madman on building a 20-inch.
Yeah, I'll do anything on a 20-inch, but this right here, Chinese.
Yeah. Yep. My first bike was a Walmart full suspension downhill style bike, like when I was maybe 10 or so, and then I got a Iron Horse full suspension bike, which I'll put a picture up. And then I got the Janus Diablo, and now I've got these two. And now it's time to kind of do something with them. They're just kind of going to be ornaments in the garage if I don't actually do something, right, Joe?
Yeah.
And
This thing's been an ornament to the Florida environment, I should say.
This is the one you took to Swamp Fest?
Yep.
You got any pictures of you doing anything at Swamp Fest? Or videos?
I don't know, but I know everywhere you walked was muddy, and
Is that why it's all rusted out and flapped out in the back?
yeah, possibly, 'cause I don't really clean it.
Oof.
She got some rust.
Oof. Yeah, she does, but you know what? It's cleanable.
Swamp Fest will do that, though.
Do all this, I guess. And this is gonna be a new journey for
Nothing
racing
some
for
chain
me.
we can't fix.
That's right.
At least
It's
that's
the first
still works.
series, but I think April will be the first Well, event. that's that enough
Okay.
boring bullshit for this episode. Just wanted to show the new bikes.
I've got
I'll do a little bit more in-depth. Oh, sorry about that. I'll do something more in-depth on the bikes.
Yeah, no stop
Um,
shape.
I don't even know what race shape is for me. I've never been in race.
I'll do something a little bit more in-depth on the bikes on the next video and break them down a little bit better.
Huh?
Any
I don't
last words for the day?
know. I'm new to all this, I guess.
My
And this is going to be a
gears
new
still
journey
changed.
for
That's a
racing for
plus.
me. I think March
So,
is the
yeah,
first
I guess on
series,
the
but I
next
think
time around,
April will be the
hopefully
first
the chain
event that I
won't be
might actually be able to
Can
get
you get a
to.
hot
So I've
lap
got
in?
2 months
Can you
to
get a hot
get
lap
in
in
shape. I've
I
got
could
2
try
months
with no
to
brakes.
get
It
back
would be a hot
into
lap.
trail
See what we
riding
got here
shape
with the boots on.
No brake.
and
hot lap, concrete
race
boots.
shape. I don't even know what race shape is for me. I've never been in race shape, so I don't know. Find out together.
Get her.
Any last words, Joe?
Yes,
Any last words for the day?
My gear still changed.
Go.
That's a plus.
Yeah, I had these like all
Yeah,
brake.
I guess on the next time around, hopefully the chain.
So I guess
will
the
be
trick
rusty.
is don't
Can you get a hot
have
lap
brakes.
in?
There you go.
Huh?
Can you get a hot
don't
lap in here?
I could try with no brakes. It would be a hot lap.
That's a good point.
Have brakes.
Got here with boots.
Dial is
on.
No
brakes
brake,
that you
hot
need.
lap, concrete boots.
I need them. All right. Anyway.
Got here.
Peace.
Okay. Get her.
Okay, that is. And not posted.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Sometimes I'll take some video of stuff.
Yeah, I
think
had to
it's
use
cool
like
as
all
shit.
brake and I was all bouncing
And I'll
on one
rewatch
foot.
it. I'll be
Shit.
like, oh.
So I guess the
man.
trick
I
is
gotta
don't
put
have
Damn.
brakes.
There you go. If you don't have brakes, you can't use them.
I'm wearing the shittiest hoodie at home. ladies.
That's a good point.
Have
Here,
brakes.
here. Where's this?
Dial those brakes and you need them.
Let's do
I
a
need
drop
'em.
test.
All right, anyway. Peace.
I wonder what this thing does when you drop it.
Yeah, we'll start recording. Oh my god. We'll do a drop test real quick. All right. Drop test 1.
Hold on, let me. Well, there's my drop test right there.
All right. Drop test, specialized, big hit.
I think you gotta do that one more time.
One more.
One more. That's pretty good.
We'll do just front wheel. Forgot this. Not a brake. Not too bad.
I think that bike's ready to rip.
It's pretty dialed. Man, let me get this out of the way. Let me get the flooring. I feel like Austin Powers in here. All right, drop test with the.
This turd right
bring it
here.
over here. All right. I already feel some stuff rattling around. This isn't going to be as pretty of a drop test as the big hit. All right, ready? Not too bad. It just sounds clunky. I think it's because the derailleur's like bouncing around or something.
Sounds like the derailleur, something in the back.
Not too bad.
That bike also wants to go. Yep.
All right, hold on. Let's see.
If you bounce your bike and it moves forward, that means it's time to go ride.
Let me get the other one. Do one more. One more back to back. Oh yeah, this one's ready to go, man. I just need to get the front sprocket and chain tensioner going, and this one's gonna be ripping. I just hate having that front derailleur. It just comes off. And, I hate it.
Well, derailleurs do derail.
They be derailing, dog. They be railing. All right, last drop test. This is Joe's bike. Do you want to do the honors, Joe, of your own bike drop
I don't
test?
know.
Here. I don't want to, you know, cause no harm to Betsy here.
This is a hardtail right here, so it should be a hard drop. Whoa, yeah, that escalated quickly. Yeah, maybe okay, front's not bad. Front.
Getting there. Back
We got some
as
hardtail
expected.
action right there. Hardtail, hard landing.
That's right.
With a little bit of some rattle game. Oh wait, I bounced the chain off here. More derailleur action.
That's an automatic derailleur.
Yeah, it's just something about that derailleur.
Smart derailleur.
There we go. Squeaky brakes, of course.
You gotta let the people know you're coming on the trails, you know? You gotta have squeaky brakes. Let the people know you're coming. All right, one last look at these dang bikes. They just look so good in the light. Now, I don't know about you guys out there on the interwebs, but there's not many people doing recent videos with vintage, I guess you could call it downhill bikes or older downhill bikes. So I want to like make it a thing. I'm gonna start collecting like all the cheap downhill bikes in my area. I'll probably end up with like 10 of them, but whatever it is, like they're so affordable, man. Like, and they are so sick. So that's what this channel I think is gonna be. I think we just figured it out. Be like old school DH bikes, no modern stuff, modern components maybe, but like there'll just be a focus on like badass downhill bikes.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Not that one necessarily. That's a sick hardtail, but
This
you know what I
one,
mean.
yeah, this one.
You know what I mean.
This is one of them bikes I just make it do what I want it
Right.
to do.
Comment like what's your favorite old school downhill bike? Is it the Intense M1? Is it a Foes Racing? Cannondale? What else was there back in the day? You know, all the Specialized, Trek. What was your bike brand from the day? That one right there was my baby. That's the bike I've always wanted, was a Specialized big hit. So I've got my dream bike literally right there.
My cool mountain bike was a Mongoose.
Mongooses are
It was
badass
a
back in
cool
the
one
day,
though. It
dude.
wasn't like don't underestimate the Mongooses.
No, Mongoose had good bikes back in the day. Even before they started selling at, or even after they started selling at Walmart, I should say. I feel like the bikes they put in Walmart were like a select ones, you know, and probably still even the way it is. They just put a select models for the consumers out there, and then they have their full race line, which the race line was badass back in the day. You remember the BMX Mongoose with the 3 spokes, or the GT?
Yeah, the
GT
mag
with
wheels.
The mag wheels. Oh my god, dude! Everybody, I wanted that bike so bad. I
I
never
want to
had
say
it.
that was the GT Performer.
Something like that. It was
the
sick
bike.
though.
Could be wrong with it. The internet knows, of course.
The internet
they
will
do
call us
know.
out. They'll call us out for sure. Well, guess that's it for today, bud.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get out into the trails and get some actual footy. Hitting some jumps, me and Joe.
Still rides good though.
And maybe we won't go to the hospital. I don't know.
This seat, there's
Figure it
like
out.
this seat is all crooked or
For
something.
another day.
I don't know. That front brake. Oh my god! Did you hear that? That did not sound. I don't know what that was.
Your chain just like skipped all the.
Here.
It did the same thing mine did.
Yeah, it wants
Here, hold on,
to.
hold on. Dude, that's what I did last
Yeah.
time. After doing that like 30 times,
Oh, don't block the camera
started
there.
working.
Dude, that one's still
I
recording.
just had to slap it until it started working.
Yeah.
It really doesn't chip none.
What do we got here? We got some more derailleur action here. What's with these derailleurs today?
I don't know. I got a bike stand coming, like a legit bike stand, so whenever that gets here, I'll be able to actually work on these. I think if you just pedal it through.
I think you're good now. Oh. All right, right there.
There we go.
Hey, my wheel don't click like that one.
I know, it sounds good. I love it.
But does your seat do this though?
Oh no, show the camera, dude. That's so sick.
I ain't got no shock in the back, but check this out.
Yeah. Instant dildo. So I got to get new handlebars for sure. That's gonna be one thing I got to get. I think I like the way the stance on the Specialized feels better too. Never in my life thought I'd have like $7,000 to $8,000 worth of downhill bikes just to fuck around and play with in my garage, but for less than $2,000, I got, you know, it's crazy. You just wait 20 years and you can have pretty much anything you want.
Build some obstacles in here, a little mini track in the garage.
I wouldn't be opposed to like getting the inflatable ramps to where you could start here, come down the side of the house, hit the ramp, and then land into the inflatable transition. You know, they're only like $600-700 I've seen on like used or whatever. Just inflate it in the backyard. It's basically just like a bounce house ramp in the shape of a ramp. You know.
Oh, I just pushed a button. What did I do? There we go.
Oh yeah, this one feels so much better. Whew. I'm gonna get you. Dude, oh my God, you know what we should do? We should do a 5K like this.
Yeah.
Dude, if we
For every 100 subscribers, we will do
okay. How about
10
this?
laps.
If this video gets how many likes? Got to give it an easy amount.
Let's see. We'll start off with 500.
500?
You think
Oh my God. Oh,
okay, 500 is bad. I just crashed into the chair.
I just lapped you.
Oh.
The garage
Whoa.
500. Have the garage DH 500. So if this video gets 500 likes, we'll do a garage 500 lap race.
Yeah, we'll do it.
God, that
That's
will
gonna
take
be
forever.
chaotic.
We need a third person.
Yeah, we're gonna need 3.
We'll have to get this rug out of here because I can see low sides going on that.
Well, I reckon if we get
How are you gonna
250,
pass? I want to try and pass you.
this rug is gonna be my downfall.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Same.
I felt some slippage. Whoa.
Do you get point deductions for putting a foot down?
Possibly. I see the rug's moving. It's inching its way
yeah.
over.
How do you? I gotta.
Whoa.
Oh God, man down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I got no brakes.
Oh, no. So yeah, 500 likes on the video. Woo. We'll do a full-on garage 500 lap
Might-
race.
Some brakes would be nice.
Here, get on the other bike.
This thing is freaking. Where are we gonna store this big no brake bike here?
So somewhere in this video, I'm gonna have to say that this was like a completely impromptu video. I just happened to go get a new bike today.
Oh, this thing.
Called my buddy Joe up and was like, "Hey, dude, you know, come check out the new bike." Like, you know, this whole training for a downhill racing thing's gonna be really tough because I'm already out of breath from just doing like 15 laps in my garage. So, oh, what is it in like rallycross racing? Where the Joker lap? I just took the Joker lap on you.
Oh, this has like a stuck turn radius.
Ooh, I need air in these tires too, bro. No wonder I'm not riding well. It's because of tires.
Yeah, this bike is ready to jump some stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be sick.
I'm pretty sure I would ride off of anything if I had one of these.
What PSI did you put yours at? What was it, like 35?
Yeah, but I put 30 in.
Ooh, these are low. Dirty. It'll be so much faster now.
Yeah. Interesting.
You know, I have a feeling we're not gonna have to worry about doing a garage 500. I highly doubt we'll get 500 likes.
Yeah.
On this video. But if we get 10 likes on this video, we'll do it.
We'll do, I don't know. So we get 10 likes, and 10 comments. We'll do 100 laps.
All right. So new challenge.
The garage
We'll have to edit
100.
the shit out of this. 10 likes, 10 comments. We're gonna do 100 lap garage race. Ooh. We'll get the tool carts and stuff out of the way too. You know, we'll make it a little bit better. Ooh. Oh God. Oh, see, that's where you get dangerous. Almost ate shit and went through the fish tank. Hey yo.
You gotta do 3-point turns on this beast. Wheelie gang.
Wheelie gang. Oh. Ooh. All right.
This is probably definitely the biggest bike I've ever ridden in a garage, right here. That's as sharp as you turn.
It's getting late.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah, it's all about the leaning when you're cornering this thing. It's crazy what you got to do.
Totally
to corner.
makes sense why you see people like this and they still fall. Now I get it.
You feel the difference though in those bars. These bars, how they're pulled up, a little bit more narrow and tucked in.
These feel more like mine.
I feel a lot
They're
more comfortable in that, going through some tight sections.
This feels like you got control.
That wider bar, but like for here, with our trails as wooded as it is and narrow, those bars will be a little bit better. Hell yeah.
She's a giant.
OD grips, I didn't even realize it's got OD grips on it.
These are the Colt grips.
Yeah, I like those. They're nice.
Or not Colt, Vans, my bad. Vans.
Definitely need a new seat. That thing is uncomfortable as hell. All to come though.
Feel how hard this one is right here. You'll think that one's nice after you feel this one.
Oh God, yeah, holy crap. All right, well, 4 months, three or 4 months to get ready for our first race, potentially.
Definitely doable. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for one of these right here and add another one to the collection.
One last look at the bad boys.